Hey, what's going on? This is another episode of the Reporter Vlog on a Thursday morning. Yeah, I already said my other motto, um, podcast motto. But anyway, this is another episode of the Reporter Vlog on a Thursday morning, July 31st, 2025. Uh, only got one story to do. Don't really give it to the vlog. Um, a very crazy, cold-blooded story. Pretty much go down as one of the most cold-blooded stories ever found, ever given to the vlog, or ever found by for the vlog. It's just unbelievable, or it really isn't true. It was a reminder that you pretty much got people walking around here. Um, Pretty much, they look like humans, but they really are beasts. And I repeat, they look like humans, but they really are beasts. But let's get right into it. Virginia City Councilman Lee Vogler, doused in gasoline and lit on fire, attacked at his office. Jeez. Lee got doused with gasoline and lit on fire. For what? Let's get right into it. Police. Hold on, let me get my glasses. Police said suspect Chastity Michael Buck Hayes confronted Danville City Council member before dousing him in inflammable liquid and setting him on fire. Hey, is he brought to you by NBC News, of course. Publisher being Matt Vitus. Vitus on July 30th, 2025, so it ain't too stale. 2:51 p.m. updated July 31st, 2025 at 10:31 a.m. A man poured gasoline. I repeat, a man poured gasoline on a Virginia City councilman and set him on fire Wednesday, police said. Danville City Council member Lee Vogler was attacked at the office of a local media outlet, Showcase Magazine, where he works in Danville, a small city roughly 45 miles northwest of Greensboro, North Carolina. Police said in a statement. Man entered the office Wednesday morning and confronted a Republican lawmaker before he doused him in flammable liquid. Authorities said Vogler and the suspect then excited the building, exited the building where the suspect lit Vogler on fire. They said. Police said Vogler was airlifted to the hospital and that is his condition remains unknown. In a brief phone call on Thursday, the Danville City Council member L.G. Larry Campbell Jr. said that 60% of Vogler's body was burned. When asked if Vogler was expected to survive, Campbell said, "I haven't heard anything else, sir." Police identified the suspect as Chastity Michael Buck Hayes, 29, of Danville. He fled but was picked up by law enforcement several blocks away, police added. He had been charged with attempted first degree murder and aggravated malicious wounding. Hayes is being held in the Danville City Jail under no bond. Shouldn't be no bond. Police said he could not be reached for comment. Police said the attack stems from a personal matter not related to the victim's position on Danville City Council or any other political affiliation. In other words, he did just be doing it. Or for some strange reason. Attacks on local and national politicians have become more and more common in the United States in recent years. 14 men were arrested in connection with a domestic terrorism plot to kidnap Michigan Governor Gretchen Whitmer and to overthrow the state's government. Last year, Donald Trump survived 2 assassination attempts while he was campaigning for president. In April, Pennsylvania Governor Josh Shapiro home was firebombed by a man who disagreed with his views on the war in Gaza. And last month, former Minnesota House Speaker Melissa Hortman and her husband was assassinated in what authorities described as a politically motivated attack. Andrew Brooks, the publisher and owner of the Showcase magazine, addressed the attack Wednesday in a video the magazine posted on Facebook. He said Vogler was awake en route to his burn center in Lynchburg. This type of make sure my audio is straight. Okay. This type of senseless and active violence has to stop. He said in the video, who do not have the right. You do not have a right as a human being to get upset with someone enough to lash out and attempt to harm them in any way, much less this way. Brief phone call. Danville Vice Mayor James Buckner said, please keep our fellow council member in your thoughts and prayers. Whew. Has to be the most lethal, cold-blooded story ever given to the reporter. My goodness. And he said it wasn't due to the fact of his position. It was something else personal. What could be so terrible that you douse a young dude like this in gasoline and light him on fire? What could be so terrible? Ain't nothing this so terrible where you wake up and walk to the office, douse him in gasoline, and as he runs out to get out of his office, you light the match and light him on fire. None. I would love to see get a hold of the follow up on this story, among other stories. 29. No excuse, no nothing. Could be that could make you that upset where you go to somebody's office and douse them in gasoline and light them on fire. Man. Whew. That's below cold-blooded. That's cold-blooded times 2 right there. Yeah, that's cold-blooded times 2. But what do you think about this story? What do you all can do this. Keep the young dude in prayer. 29 years old. City council member. Keep him and his family in prayer. And but what do you think about this story? What opinions, what thoughts come to your mind when it comes to a story like this? Because you really can't add no commentary on it. It's just a way, a sign of the times. So it reminded me of what happened to Harvey Milk. Uh, if you know that story, it's sort of except he got assassinated in his office. But it's there's a sick time, Simon, sick world. It really is sick world. And something that when you know who the guy with the orange face got into this office, got into the office for the second time, that all this stuff start popping up. Councilmen, councilmen and senators are were that had a target all of a sudden on their back. Well, I'm just stating a coincidence. Seems like every time, like the first chapter that Trump got in office, a lot of strange, crazy things all of a sudden popped up from the first chapter, first term to now. I'm just stating an opinion, really stating a fact. From the first chapter to now, like every time, yeah, once he got into office, a lot of strange, crazy things popped up. All of a sudden popped up. All of a sudden happened. Mm. But that's my little commentary, my little 2 cents, my opinion. Just a drop on this story. Cause it would do it, folks. I better cut it off right there. This is another episode of the Reporter Vlog for July 31st, 2025, on a Thursday morning. Y'all have a good one. If you want to get in touch with the vlog, just go to The Real and the Truth. Or I can say go to my Facebook, my YouTube channel. Sponsored by just look for Think About It Productions, or better yet, just look for my channel ID, The Real and the Truth, mixed in with my name, and you'll be on your way. Just look for Albert Thompson and the Real and the Truth, and you'll be on your way. You can pretty much get to the channel from there, either by ID or just look for Think About It Productions on YouTube. Go to your search bar, and then you'll be on your way. And like and subscribe, as they always say. Like and subscribe. But that's all I got. Can't think of nothing to really add on this story, because you really can't add nothing on this story, because it's unbelievable. And that's putting it lightly. I'm gone.